Opponents for many years. I've been your opponent on the court. I enjoy every game. I enjoy though a lot the dinners and the lunches we had together afterwards. This is the most important. The floor is yours. Please welcome Pablo and Xavi and Pablo.
Thank you.
So first of all, thanks to all of you to be over here. Thanks to the organization to think that the two of us, we can show something for all of you. Actually, we didn't play in the last years, one against the other, but this that we are going to talk about, Barça, Madrid, Madrid, Barça, we were playing almost 5 years, more or less from 2011 to 2016. We had this fight, let's say. I have to say that, first of all, I want to make one small speech because we are friends, but we were not friends. I mean, we had crazy fights inside of the court, but always with respect and always inside of the valors. And as a coaches, we had this responsibility. It doesn't matter where we are working. We have to show this to all the world. To win, to lose, to fight on the court, to fight with the referees, whatever we want, but always with respect one to the other. And always Pablo and me,
We've been like this.
We were fantastic, no?
We're even friends.
So, just to understand a little bit what we are talking about, I was coach in Barcelona from 2008 until 2016. When I came over there, more or less was Baskonia dynasty. Baskonia was winning in the last years. And the first year, in the season 2008-2009, we start to change this way. We won the league in 2009. After that, season 2009-2010, we won Super Cup, EuroLeague. We lost the final of the league against Baskonia. 2010-2011, we won Super Cup and League. And 2011, Pablo came to Madrid to fuck me. So this is the reality. So when Pablo came to Madrid in 2011-2012, everything started to change. First of all, we won the first Super Cup, but after that, they won the Cup in Barcelona in 2011, and it started to be the first signal that it was one team that was starting to go down and one team that started to be up. After that, we could win the league in 2011, but from this moment, Madrid became better and better and better. We were taking some cups, some leagues. The last one was 2013-2014, but Madrid was dominated, and my last 2 years, 2004-2005 and 2014-15 and 15-16, Madrid won almost everything except one Super Cup. You give me all, you know?
I don't know, probably. Because you said you were going to pay dinner, so I said, give it to Xavi.
So this is the situation that we had. We had great players, both teams. But as I said, this is the typical situation that one team that goes going like this, and one moment start to go down, and the other team start to go up, and it happens a lot of things during this process. No? I remember on the beginning, 2011-2012, still sometimes we could play with the psychology aspects, making zones, making box and ones, things like this, and still we were dropping some achievements, let's say, but after that, his team became, I think, the best team in EuroLeague in that period, especially in the last part of my time over there.
For me, not trying to be long on my speech, I looked at the years before I went to Madrid, and Barcelona was totally dominant, not only in Spain, but also for me in Europe was probably the best team. When I arrived to Madrid, probably my first official game as a coach in Madrid, it was Super Cup in Bilbao that Barcelona beat us. And during that time, my first year in Madrid, it was funny because I had players on my team that they were almost crying, saying that they could not beat Barcelona. Like, okay, Barcelona is way above of us. So for me, it was very important to make them understand that it's a process, that we have to keep working and keep, let's say, growing up as a team. We were lucky with some very good signings. I think Rudy was very important because he came back from the...
Rudy, Carroll, Miroti, Chacho, Yul.
You got Tomic
Not
away
only,
from
not
me.
only one sign, eh? Not
Okay,
only one
but you got Tomic from me.
But,
Okay, we were talking about two big houses, for sure, but how difficult for, let's say, for us, coaches, it's to make understand the situation. For me, this point was very important when I arrived to Madrid. Make everybody believe that we can beat them. Because at that time, when I arrived to Madrid, Barcelona was like really in front of us. And it's not a matter of one day, because let's say for me, one day we beat them in the cup. Okay, finish, we're okay. No, we needed to, or as a coach, my goal was make my players understand that we are going to be able to beat Barcelona. As a fact, probably, and Xavi told me, it looked like that totally changed. It was something that we did good and they did bad. No. Probably it was a matter of time or a matter of players or whatever, a little bit of everything that changed what for me in Spanish is hegemonia of Barcelona. But not only in Spain, also in Europe. It's true that after that cup that we won in Barcelona gave us a big push to believe that we could do it. We lost the league against them with a half shot from Marcelinho from half court.
But was in the game
Good
one.
prepare, good play.
Of course.
By the way, good play by Xavi. Marcelinho from half court.
He's joking, but it's the truth. No. It was, serious talking. Now we will say. We were losing by 2. He had the last possession, theoretically, but was 27 seconds to go. I could make foul. And I didn't make foul. You shoot early and we scored from half court, so it was
I didn't shoot.
coach decision.
In
So
fact, the guy who
it was
shot,
not bad.
I told him, don't shoot the ball. But he shot it. Then he made a lot of last moment shots. So,
Yeah.
but okay, going back to that moment, the tendency of the year, like Xavi said, was that cup gave us the push to believe that we could be over them. And from that first feeling that I had on my players of we cannot beat Barcelona, it became a little bit of, we will get Barcelona and we'll beat them. And this is something that probably you don't get on a day. You don't go to the locker room and tell your players, hey, we're ready, we're going to beat Barcelona. No, that's a process that it takes time. And somehow you have to push your players to believe on it. Like he said, we had a lot of battles, but always with a lot of respect, understanding that he had great players. For sure, I had great players, but it was a great fight. Finish, whoever won, Barcelona, Real Madrid, but we were always like finishing, and Xavi and me, we were talking after the game and said, guys, you played good, we got nothing to do. Okay, you were very good prepared at this moment, or you have this injury that it was gonna hurt you more than me, blah, 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 blah. So that kind of conversation between Xavi and me has been always open. And nowadays he's coaching in Russia, he was coaching in Russia, I went back to Spain. But we still remember those games. Like today we were having breakfast and we were talking about one of those games. Maybe 10 years ago, no?
Too much.
Maybe too much, but it's true. So for us has been, let's say for me a pleasure to be able to compete against a great team like Barcelona was at that time.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So, first of all, you have to know that everything more or less is 10 to 15 years ago. So a lot of things that we were doing in that period, now everybody's doing. But in that period was something a little bit different. For example, Pablo will start now with
Yes.
something in offense.
I will go with two offenses that we play against them, very clear. I think everybody will understand it because we're not going to hide names, let's say. We're going to say names. and we will try to make you understand. And let's say we'll talk about offense, and Xavi will talk about what he did against that offense, and the other way around. Xavi will talk about the offense he played against me and how somehow we try to stop that kind of offense. Okay, that's why we need you guys. Who's Navarro here? Navarro.
White team for you.
White team for me.
Blue is mine.
Okay, point guard?
So to make it easy,
Chacho, great.
hey, Pablo,
Shooting guard, Yul?
Navarro.
Good. So who are you defending? No one.
choose one.
Choose one. Him. Okay, good. Point guard, get the ball.
Here.
Okay, very good. Position 4, who is position 4 on you? You're position 4, go to that corner. Position 5, here. Position 3, go to that corner. Okay, this has become more or less on these days like a very common offense to play kind of horn-centric action, but with different players. Okay. When I had hair, and I had a great coach coaching me in Madrid, kind of crazy, but he was a good guy, Zelko Bradovic, we started playing the horns. Now everybody played the horns. That was back in 1995 or something like that. And he said, we're going to do this, horns. Now horns, everybody knows what horns is. So what we decide is, okay, we want to attack Navarro. And we want to attack Navarro on the pick and roll. Okay? So we always try to give the ball to Navarro. Okay? So we play this action. Screen him. What are you going to do? You're going to switch? Perfect. Switch. Open up. Over there. We attack Navarro. Got it? Very good. So we thought, okay, Xavi might be smart and says, Navarro, go to the corner and defend the corner. You defend up here. Pass it to Navarro's man and get out. Pick and roll against Navarro. Okay, come back, and same thing. And when you set this screen, don't switch. Okay? Navarro, who are you defending? I know you're doing the same thing as Navarro did. Try to hide. But, okay, let's say you switch. Perfect. So Navarro's man was going to come here. Position 5, stay in your spot, please. Perfect. So give it to him. And then we attack. Got it? Good. Why we did this? We had cleared that we wanted to attack Navarro on the pick and roll for 2 reasons. First, because he can get in foul trouble. We make him defend. And second, and a third action, we have to find something where he doesn't hide from defense. Okay, so for us, this offense that has become very common, okay, it was clear that we were going to attack Navarro on the pick and roll. Okay, let's say Navarro is very smart. He's still very smart. So he goes double. Perfect, leave. This is one-on-one. Okay? So at the end, the purpose of our offense was clear. Let's attack Navarro. That way, he will get in foul trouble, he will get tired, and we will attack Navarro as quick as possible. The good thing for us, it was more or less 1, 2, 3 guys are going to be, let's say, players who can play pick and roll. Yul, Chacho, Carroll. Carroll will go more one-on-one than pick and roll. Rudy for sure, Pothius, a lot of players who can play pick and roll on this position. Because Xavi was not going to defend Navarro, he was not going to put Navarro on the 4.
No, with okay. Mirotic, no.
Huh?
With Mirotic, no.
With Mirotic, I don't think you will get Navarro against Mirotic. So go back to your start position. Starting position, perfect, very good. And I think it's very clear. Okay, I want to tell you a little story about this play that now a lot of teams play it. We start playing this in San Sebastian when I was coaching San Sebastian before Madrid, and we prepared it for 1 game, and then we start using it a lot when I went to Madrid to attack certain players. Okay? Your turn, defense.
So, as we said, we play so many times that first of all, I understood that they want to attack Navarro. On the beginning, on the first games, run the pick and roll, go. We were switching, and they attack Navarro. This is obvious. After that, come back. In that moment, it was not so usual guard to play heads out. And we start to try to do it, and we have some problems, but we start to try to do it. So in the moment of the pick, they play better. Drag Navarro near to the 3-point line. And sometimes we were trying to avoid the switch over here, making heads out on the moment of the pick. Come. And here, to don't switch, go under, leave, and like this, go there. And like this, to try to avoid the pick and roll to the right of Yul and Chacho. That was the main that they were trying to do. Okay?
Overplay this. Because
After that,
he knew I was going to attack Navarro. So what he tell Navarro?
So switch and pass line, and to deny, and to make another player to play. For another side, sometimes we were making push to avoid the switch. On the come back, original position. Push the screen, make like this, go under, and go pass line. But every time that we were making something over here, Yul or Rodriguez was taking the right because Pablo prepared very well, and immediately when he goes under, let's gonna do it walking. I am the center. Go out. Go to the pick. No. The beginning. Yes. From the beginning. Make push and under. Automatically he put here the screen, and automatically every time he took the right side, because the main thing that I wanted to do is that Navarro and Julian Rodriguez to don't take the right. Because every time that they were taking the right over here, they were taking all the advantage as possible. Because Pablo prepared very well here. And give me the ball. In any situation that they take the right, they were doing everything. For one side, looking there, and the best shooter over there. The second one, to pass to Rudy here, and to play close out and to shoot, whatever. So the first idea was not attack Navarro. The second idea is not to go to the right. You have to think something. In that period, it was not so many teams that they were running pick and roll with only one player on the weak side and two players on the strong side. Now is usual. But in that period, everybody was running more top pick and roll with two players on the weak side. So here, what we wanted to do after that, whatever we will do, is to deny. When the scream is coming, to deny the scream, play blue, like this. No, wait a little bit, like this, and to try to deny. But after that, you have to be in this position and in this position. So, like this, we try to avoid the right, but...
Perfect.
But
the problem is, as soon as he starts doing this, we got what we wanted. Navarro's milk, get it open. So, and this was not easy to make my players understand. As soon as they prepare this defense, pass it here. Okay, finish. We're attacking Navarro again. Okay? So it was a process of, let's say, my team understanding how are we going to get advantage, knowing that they're going to react. We're not talking about the defense of the big, if he's going to show, if he's going to ice, like Xavi explained very well. But at the end, what we got is, out of Navarro's defense, we're going to get advantage. For example, he decided to go ice there, where it's normal, but he needs Navarro to get here. Because if he plays ice with Navarro denying this pass, it will be too much space. Okay, so it's important for us to understand this. Okay, very good.
At the main time here, always, Chacho, Yul, all the time they were fixing the defender, and a lot of times they attack, and they find a way all the time to go to the right. So we make so many battles that